Hi there, welcome to VCode's 100 Days of Coding Challenge. Today is day 8 and let's see the question number 2. So the question is, create a Java program showcasing the use of abstract classes in a banking system. Implement an account abstract class with abstract methods, deposit and withdraw, and concrete classes for account types. So today's question about us is about the concept called abstraction, but it seems to be an interesting question as it is about banking system. So now let's see the description. Construct an abstract class account with abstract methods like deposit and withdraw. Develop concrete subclasses called savings account and checking account inheriting from account to implement account specific functionality. So the output format is we need to perform deposit and withdrawal operations for objects of the savings account and checking account classes to demonstrate their functionalities and emphasizing abstraction. So what we need to do, we need to instantiate the objects of these both classes and perform the deposit and withdrawal operations, which will showcase the abstraction. And also we need to implement unique functionalities for deposit and withdraw in subclasses, highlighting how each account type behaves differently. Also we need to display how invoking methods on objects of subclasses maintains the abstraction defined by abstract class. So also in the previous video we had discussed what is abstraction, right? So abstraction is like hiding the internal details of the implementation of any class. So here we are going to create a bank account. So let me create a file. So let me name it as banking. So let me name it as bank.java. And here we will be having the main method public static void main. So what is the first class we have? So here the first class we have is a type account. So class account. So this class will be having, so this, as this is an account, so any account will be having a balance, right? So I will create a variable called balance. So I'll create it as double and balance. Now I'll make this class an abstract because we have one method, two methods which are abstract. So using this abstract keyword, we can perform abstraction, but it is not 100%. Because you can see I have created a variable which is not abstract and it's still accepting. I can have an abstract method. Oh yeah, we can have. So using abstract keyword, we can have, so if a class is abstract, we can have both abstract methods, non-abstract methods. We can have even the constructors. So anything. So there is not 100% abstraction present here. So the abstraction will be 0 to 100%. But using interfaces, so if you made account as an interface, then there will be 100% abstraction. That means everything present in the interface will be abstract. So now I have created a double balance. So let me create it as protected. I don't want that balance to be used outside of this package. So I can create a package out of this. So protected double balance, and then I'll create a constructor for this class. So I'll make this constructor as public. So public account. So I will pass here the balance. Whenever we create we create an instance of this class, this account constructor will be invoked, and I will be updating the balance with the new balance passed. So we have created now a constructor, and now it's time for us to write the two abstract methods, which are abstract void. So what is that? The first method is deposit. So any account we can deposit, yes. And then we have abstract void withdraw. So we can withdraw from any account. So these are two abstract methods, and you can observe that I haven't written any implementation part for these two methods. Now I'll create two child classes. So one is savings account. So savings account, which extends the account class. And then I will have what is the other account? It is checking account. The checking account which we use for the daily basis. So checking account, and this also extends the account. So now the savings account will be having what? So it will be having some, so we will write the account, so we'll create a constructor to this also, which will be public, savings account, and then so there will be some initial balance. So first time when we create a savings account, we deposit some money, right? So that will be the initial balance. So double initial balance, and then there will be some interest rate for that savings account. So I'll write int. So let me write it as double, and so interest rate. So I'm going to create a variable called double interest rate. And so here the double initial balance has already been instantiated, initialized in the parent class. So that is this dot balance equal new balance. So I'm going to use a super constructor to invoke the constructor of the parent class. And now this dot interest rate equals interest rate. So I have created my savings account constructor. Now what operations does it have? So it will have the same void deposit and withdraw. So let us write the implementation part for it. So void deposit. So the customer will be giving us some money, so double amount, and then that amount we have to add it to the balance. So balance equals balance plus amount. And here I'm going to perform a little bit for the interest rate. So I'm just going to multiply the balance with the interest rate. I'm going to add it to the balance. So you can perform the complex operations like calculating the simple interest and even the compound interest. I've just multiplied the interest rate with the balance. So actually, as I've given here a double, that means I'm going to give the input of the interest rate as 5 by 100 already, that is 0.05 if it is a 5% of interest rate. Else we can perform that operation here also. We can do by 100, then we can make this as int. So let us make that way. So here I'm going to write by 100, and it's the same thing. So now I'll write for void withdraw, and it will be again some amount which we will be taking out of the bank. That means we are going to subtract that amount from our balance. So I'll write balance equals balance minus amount. Done. So I have removed something from my account, so we will be left with some balance. So I have updated the balance. So we can see here. Okay. So that is done now. So I can write here double amount. So here also double amount. So now it is the same method. So because I have overridden, so this we had done some overriding here, right? That's why the return type, the name of the method, as well as the parameters passed must be same. So then only there will be overriding, else it would be overloading. So this is about the savings account. Now let's quickly finish the checking account. So we will be writing a constructor for the checking account. So checking account. So it will be the same, double initial balance whenever we create a checking account. And for the checking account, there will be some variable called overdraft limit. That means the account must not exceed. So we cannot withdraw the money less than that. So if the account balance will become less than that, then it is not possible to withdraw. So we will create a variable called overdraft limit. So actually this variable means that this is the minimum balance which the account can have, and it cannot go less than that. So I will be also passing overdraft limit here. Again, I'm going to do the same thing, calling the super keyword to initialize the value of initial balance, and then this dot overdraft limit equals overdraft limit, and the constructor is done. Now coming to the method, which is void deposit. So for the normal checking account, we will just deposit. So it will be balance will be updated with the amount. So balance equals balance plus amount. And the next method, which is the withdraw, here we have to make sure that whenever we withdraw the money, then the balance will be not less than the overdraft limit. So actually it is the negative of overdraft limit. I will explain you. So here we will write double amount, which will be, we will be withdrawing some amount from here. So first of all, we need to check if balance minus the amount is greater than or equal to minus of overdraft limit. That means if it is less than the overdraft negative of overdraft limit, then we can't actually withdraw. So balance is less than overdraft limit. So if it is going less than the overdraft limit, then we can't actually withdraw. Else we can withdraw it. So the balance will be decreased to balance minus amount. Balance equals balance minus amount. Done. So we have withdrawn, and then we wrote the deposit method, and that's it. Now it's time for us to instantiate the objects for both the accounts. I will create one savings account and one checking account. So savings account, so I will name it as saving equals new savings account. So let me give the initial balance as 1000 and the interest rate as 5. So let me give it as 5. So it is giving a good amount of interest. Now I'll create another checking account. So let me name it as checking. Let it be checking account, and then checking account with so let me give the initial balance as 2000 here, and let the overdraft limit be 200, or let me give it a little less, so I'll give it as 500. Okay, so now I have created two accounts. One is saving, other one is checking account. So I will call the so I want to deposit some money into the savings account. So how will I do that? I will call the object of the savings account and dot deposit. How much money would I want to deposit? So let me say I want to deposit 200 rupees. So I have called that. And so what else we have to pass in the deposit? That's it. Just the amount of money we want to deposit. And then saving dot, I want to withdraw some money. So how much will I want to withdraw? So let me say 200 again. So after this, so if we print the saving dot balance, then we need to have the same amount. So let me run and check if we are getting the same value or not. So Java C bank dot Java and Java bank. So we have 1060, which is greater than the initial balance we had. So why is that? Because we had some interest. So in general, it will be after some long time, after we had saved that money and kept it in the bank for a long time. So interest will be accumulated in those over those years. So that is about the savings account. And now let's check about the checking account. So here I want to deposit some money. It will be exactly the same, and there will be no interest here. So let me add 100 and let me check what is the output. So what is this? Checking account dot balance. So now I will run the Java C bank dot Java and Java bank. You can see 600. So 500, and then I have added 100, so it is 600. Now I will withdraw some money. So withdraw it is. So withdraw. So how much money I have here? So here I have 600. If I withdraw 800 rupees, then it will become less than the so it will be exceeding the overdraft limit, right? Which will be, so if I withdraw 800 from 600, it will be minus 200, which is the maximum negative limit of the bank account. So we cannot exceed. Then what will be printed? That balance is less than the, so balance exceeded the overdraft limit. So actually this overdraft limit is the maximum negative balance our account can have. So I will write here 800 and we can see the message printed. I will print savings, it is checking account dot balance, and let me compile the file again and run it. You can see it is minus 200, so which is very which has exceeded the balance, which has exceeded the what is that, which has exceeded the overdraft limit. So that is about this. So it can be equal to, but if I try to withdraw again, so let me withdraw again, checking account dot withdraw. So let me now withdraw 100 rupees. Now we will be seen, it will display the message. So you can see balance is exceeded overdraft limit. So this is how a bank works and the abstraction works. And remember that abstract keyword, whenever a class is made abstract using abstract keyword, we can have various types. We can have either abstract methods, even non-abstract methods. So that's it for this video. Do follow the 100 Days of Coding Challenge by VCode. Thank you for watching.